I'm Jessica with the Pain-Free Athlete. These exercises are for my fellow golfers. It's the body we bring into golf that is going to impact how well we can swing the club and potentially how well we score. So let's get our body in the best position possible for our next round. First, we're going to do standing arm circles. You want to bring your fingers into your palms, and this is going to lock out your wrist. So these muscles in the forearm should be engaged. You're going to bring your arms out to the side, straight out from the shoulder. Reach out, so creating space in the shoulder joint. Elbows are locked out, and then pull the shoulder blades slightly down and together. My feet are hip-width apart, pointing straight ahead. And then I'm going to circle. Nice dinner plate size circles, circling in front and behind the body. These circles are coming from the shoulder joint. You should feel your scapula, your shoulder blades, moving in and out as you circle. And you'll notice as I do this that my pelvis is wobbling forward and back. That's okay. You don't want to stop that or not let that motion happen. If you're feeling a lot of tension in your upper shoulders, bring those arms down a little bit and really pull the shoulder blades down and together. That's going to help stabilize that upper body so that you're not overusing those traps. We want to do about 40 circles forward and then turn the palms to the ceiling. Really trying to rotate from that shoulder joint. Think about that humerus, getting it all the way back, palms straight up towards the ceiling. Again, pull those shoulder blades down and together and circle back. 40 in the backward direction. Want to be breathing while you're doing this. Nice deep diaphragmatic breathing. Thinking about expanding all the way around the lower rib cage. And you want to expand in all directions, front, back, and into the sides. And then just relax your arms. 40 can be a lot, so you can start with 10 or so and build up. The next exercise we're going to do has that same golfer's grip, and we're going to bring our knuckles right to the sides of our head. Thumbs pointing straight down, press your shoulders down. Now this one is going to bring those elbows toward each other and back out. And I'm just pivoting on my knuckles. My wrist again is staying straight, and I'm pivoting on my knuckles and back out. As my elbows come toward each other, shoulder blades are moving away from the spine. As my elbows come out, shoulder blades are coming in towards the spine. So a nice range of motion in that upper body. And you want to exhale out your mouth as the elbows come together. Inhale through the nose as your elbows come out. The upper arm stays parallel to the floor as you do this. You don't want to drop your elbows so that you can get them together. It's totally okay if you can't get them together. This is fine. You just want to start getting that movement in that upper back and shoulders, because we've got to be able to rotate through that part of our body when we swing. And we want to do 25 of these. Next is the overhead extension. Now I'll be honest, I find this one really challenging. Again, we have our feet hip-width apart, even weight left to right. Interlace your fingers, press them out and away. Elbows nice and locked. And then slowly bring those hands up. And if you're comfortable, follow your hands with your head, letting your neck bend backwards. This movement is coming from the shoulders and the upper back. You want to watch your torso, that you're keeping it in good alignment. It's really common that the hips go forward and the back arches, the chest lifts. So you want to keep that good alignment with the pelvis and rib cage aligned. Feet again, nice and centered weight. Bringing the arms up, looking at them if you can. And you should feel a lot of work in that upper body. I have to think about keeping my rib cage down because I am tight through that upper back and it wants to lift to help me get there. So it's okay if, like me, your hands don't go all the way to vertical. You can work on that, but keep that alignment. Keep pushing your shoulders down. We don't want to have any shoulders up into the ears. Bringing it back. And once you get to a position that you can hold, you're going to be here for 1 minute. Again, nice deep breaths. Keep readjusting, tightening those elbows, shoulders down, and breathe. Unlike the last exercise, this is one of my favorites. It's on the floor, and you're going to be lying on your side, 90-degree bend with that lower body, and you want to have your shoulder and hip aligned. If you're comfortable, I want you to just let your head rest on the floor, but you can put a pillow here if you need. You're going to open up that top arm, again following it with your head if you're comfortable with that position. Keep those knees aligned. Most common mistake is the knee will come back. You can use this hand to hold that position, and that's keeping your pelvis in a good alignment without rotating. We want the rotation coming from the upper body, and I'm reaching, keeping that lower body aligned. I'm actually thinking of pushing that knee forward slightly to maintain the position, and then breathing into my side as I'm opening up through the chest and back of my shoulder. Nice deep breaths, and you'll hold that for a minute. This is great for that rotation that we need in the golf swing. And then when you're done, bring that arm back over and repeat on the other side. We're going to finish with cats and dogs. This is on hands and knees, shoulders right over wrists, hips right over knees, leading from the pelvis, tuck it under, drop the head, rounding that spine, getting a good stretch through the whole back all the way up to the head. And then moving from the pelvis, head comes up, elbow straight, collapse those shoulder blades. Exhale out the mouth as you round. Inhale through the nose as you come down into the dog. Feeling that pelvis rolling over nice solid leg bones. So good skill that we need. Back and forth. And repeat those about 10 times. And then you're ready to go out and have a great round of golf. Enjoy.